Okay, I was gonna make a bread video and a chowder video, but I'm just gonna do them all in one video. So you're gonna see it kind of how I did it in the order I did it. So it'll be a little bit of bread, a little bit of showing you a little of the ingredients for the chowder, and then doing the bread. So just follow along. So here we go. Okay, I'm gonna make some beer bread. In my bowl, I have 3 cups of self-rising flour. Preheat your oven to 350. And I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of sugar. 1, 2, 3. And now I got to open up my beer. Hang on. Okay, let me just stir this up a little bit. I have a bread pan sprayed. I also have this on baking while I'm doing it. It's all ready to go in too, so pour in a beer, 12-ounce beer. And then I'm going to mix this up and I'll show you what it looks like when I get it mixed. See, it comes together into a nice dough, which I'm going to put to a bread pan. I'm going to make a second loaf also, so we'll be back. It smells good. Yeasty from the beer. You can see how much this one has risen just from the time it took me, the 2 minutes it took me to put this bread together. But this is going into the oven for about 50 minutes. All 3 of them, that's the time. So here they go. Today I'm going to make a seafood chowder, which is going to have some carrots, celery, potatoes, onion, a can of corn. I'm going to mix my milk with some cream of mushroom soup. Here's my seafood. I got some shrimp. Took me forever to get those things peeled. These are raw. I just cooked a couple lobster tails, and I have some of that artificial crab because that's what I had. So it's also going to take some half and half and milk, some parsley flakes. So here we go. I got my pot. I'm going to make my chowder in, and I put in 3 tablespoons of butter, which I'm going to soften my onions and celery in. And while that's getting melted down, I'm going to cut up my carrots, and then once I put my onions and celery in there, I need to peel and cut up my potatoes. I just put my onions and celery in here. I turned it down pretty low, so it gives me time to go cut up my potatoes and stuff. So I just want these to soften. Now that my onions and celery have got nice and translucent, I'm going to pour in my carrots and potatoes. A couple cups of water. To get my potatoes softened. So I'm going to let this cook just till my potatoes are starting to get soft. Once the potatoes get and the carrots get a little bit tender, I will put in a pint of half and half. This is 3 cups of milk with that can of cream of mushroom soup I mixed in, which puts it up at about 4 cups. And then a can of whole kernel corn with the juices. And I kept the milk out in case I think I need to add a little more, but right now we're just going to go with the 3 cups and the pint of this and see what happens. Now that my potatoes and carrots have boiled for about 10 or 15 minutes, they're getting soft. I'm going to pour in my can of corn. Is it all out? Nope. Is it? Close enough. And we're going to stir this in. And then I'm going to go get this is going to be a very full pot when I'm done, the half and half and the milk. Hang on. Here goes the half and half. 1. Then I'll grab the milk. Oh, hang on. I'm going to need 2 hands to get it over here. It's full. Okay, I'm jumping in from the bedroom for a minute because one of those clips did not record. So I put in the milk with the soup, and then I put in about maybe a tablespoon of parsley flakes and some salt and pepper. And I stirred it up, and then I put in like 3 handfuls of shrimp because I didn't use all the shrimp I had. And then I let it cook for a minute or two until the shrimp started to turn pink. And then here we go again. My shrimp are starting to turn pink. So I'm going to add the rest of my seafood, which just splashed, but that's okay. Just a little bit. Boop. All right, let's get that in there. Get that heated up, and then we will thicken it. Full pot. Yeah. Okay, I took about 2 tablespoons of cornstarch with 2 tablespoons of cold water, mixed it up, putting that into my soup and see if that thickens it up enough. We'll let it simmer on low and stir it very carefully. All right, that's pretty much it. I just took the beer bread out of the oven. They don't ever get really, really brown. They get a little bit brown, but listen to them. They get nice and hard on top. It's a real dense bread, so you'll see it when we cut it in a little bit. I just cut and ate the end piece to check it out. It's nice and crusty on top, but inside it's nice and soft. See? Beautiful. We're getting ready to eat. Now it's thickened up just enough, but not too much. And we're getting ready to ladle some up to eat. You'll see us at the table. There it is, all ladled up, but it's very, very, very hot. There's the bread. How is the bread? Good?
Very good.
I see the steam coming off your chowder.
Hot beer bread with butter on it. It don't get no better than that.
Yeah, but it is a good bread. Dad's already called the neighbor guy and said, do you want some seafood chowder and some beer bread? At first he's going to say no, but then apparently he changed his mind. So when it gets cool enough to taste it, we will come back. Let's watch Dad burn his lips. Is it good?
Very good. Very good.
I've got it down pretty well now. This is the second time I've made it. And it fills that pot up just to the top, doesn't it, Dad?
Very good.
Very good. So we get thumbs up. So now we're going to enjoy our seafood chowder and beer bread.